Hello, this is Jeff Erdman. How are you doing today? We're embarking on a new YouTube video program. My son and I. He does the editing. I do the filming and well, not all the filming. He does some of the filming, but I do the work. We're a shop that has both machine and wood tools. We're actually a business here. The company's Erdman Door and Specialty, E.D.S. Inc. And our video is going to be E.D.S. Inc. Shandon. And the purpose of this video is to share some of the content. I've really enjoyed some of the other videos on YouTube. I started watching Keith Rucker mainly because of vintage machinery. I have some machinery here that dates back to the 40s. I know that's not ancient, but it's machinery that still has a useful purpose, and I enjoy using them. We try to make them safe here in the shop, and we use them on an everyday basis. And I enjoy these older tools. They're made much better than some of the new tools that we have. Castings are much heavier. There's not as much vibration. So I've originally went on to Vintage Machine to get information on some of the machines that I own, and then I found out there was a YouTube video. Now I'm not into the all this new stuff, Facebook and all that sort of thing. That's kind of before my time, or after my time rather, and so I was a little bit slow getting into it. But I saw that Keith Rucker had a YouTube video, so I started following him, and he started mentioning some of the other fellows that have YouTube videos, and I started looking at some of their videos. And I've always really appreciated the content of those videos and what I personally have learned from those videos. And so I thought it might be neat to share some of my experience too. I'm not a professional machinist. We do machining here, but not like a machine shop like A-Bomb, who's all set up. I'm not a professional wood shop either, although we have a wood shop and we produce a product out of here in our shop here at EDS. But we have a little bit of both content, and we have a lot of old machines, and we have a milling machine, we have a couple of lathes, we have a wood lathe, a 1943 Oliver, and it's a 25A pattern maker's lathe, and I've got a Monarch lathe. This, I believe, is a 1945. I'll have to go look at the label on that. It has 18-inch swing, 30-inch between centers. Nice old machine, but I don't have it running yet. I do have my Oliver running, and so some of this content is going to be based on preparing things for some of my other machines, and you'll be kind of interested in seeing how we use that old Oliver lathe to not only cut wood, but to cut metal. And that's what one of my projects is on some of the videos that we'll be watching. One of the other videos that we'll be watching that is one of the first projects that I started taping on for YouTube is a special project that I kind of designed. We're making a lift, dumbwaiter, whatever you want to call it, that goes from our main floor up to where our storage area is. And so we don't want to have folks carrying stuff up and down ladders, so we wanted to have a lift that we could put 500, 600, maybe even 1,000 pounds worth of stuff, lift it up, and not have a guy carrying boxes up and down the stairs. So we also have a ability to use a forklift to lift it up there, the bigger items on pallets. So one of the first videos is a little design that I came up in my own head, that I put together. We're yet to see whether it works or not, but you can follow along with that and see how we make progress on that and how we eventually end up. It's not complete yet, but I do have some video and tape on it. We'll see how my son edits that, and we'll get that up for you too. I've really enjoyed, I mentioned Keith Rucker. There's some others that I've really enjoyed. I've liked Solid Rock Machine Shop. I just started watching him. Really fine detail on grinding. He makes all sorts of really intricate tooling. I like Shandon as well. I really enjoy A-Bomb. I enjoy Steve Summers, and I'm always finding new channels that I kind of enjoy watching their workmanship and learning from, learning so that I can do things here in my shop. We have several machines that are designed specifically for working in milling steel and that sort of product. We have an Ajax milling machine. It's a vertical and horizontal milling machine. We have, like I said, a Monarch lathe. We've got a dual bandsaw. We've got welders and all that garbage that goes with a regular shop. We have a surface planer. I haven't lit that one up either, just like my Monarch. I haven't got that thing going. I hope to have that going within the next 6 or 7 months. You'll probably see some tapes on us getting that thing ready. I don't really have it set where I want it. I don't have power to it yet. I haven't gone through the machine to see what sort of shape it's in, but I got it at a bargain price, so might as well try to use it, right? And I can see where it would really help me in making little tooling or what have you that requires some really fine tolerances. So we'll be getting into that eventually, hopefully too, and we'll be seeing what else, what other projects we have going in our shop. We build doors here, so you might see some work with our machines to mill wood and produce doors here. We typically in this shop we do not manufacture product per se. We do custom stuff occasionally in the shop, but most of the product we buy in and sell out. We do machining here for doors and door hardware. We do some welding here for our hollow metal frames, and we do retrofit work on all that stuff. We have a pretty extensive background in that, and so we can retrofit stuff for a particular use. So we do all that type of work. In the past, I've invented various types of systems to be used in construction and the openings industry, so I thought I have a skill set that some may enjoy seeing. They'll be able to enjoy our mill work as well as our machining work that we do. Now, I make no claims at being a machinist, but I do make things that are down that vein or that line of thought. So I welcome you aboard to E.D.S. Inc. and hope, Shandon, and hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the content, and that you subscribe and follow us on YouTube. So thank you much, and now we'll get to some video.